A very good afternoon to our respected acting principal, Ms. Yong Mei Teng. Head of Secondary, Mr. Simon. Head of CCA and Sports, Mr. Wong. Head of Student Services, Madam Chia. Head of Registry Services and Academic Administration, Mr. Renato. Our coordinators, Ms. Wong, Ms. Tong, Ms. Ng, respected teachers, and my dearest friend, as well as my beloved students. Hello everybody, how are you today?
Good. Good.
Good? Can we try one more time? How are you today?
Great.
Nice. Alright, I am delighted, happy, nervous, a kind of mixed feeling to be here today. And thank you for having me here today. Today you're going to discover the other side of me, other than being a teacher in TCIS data. But before I start, can I bring back you to the 11th May? Anyone remember what happened on 11th May? One brave person to come here and answer this question. Anyone? We got one there. What happened on 11th May?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Yes, Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Congratulations. You can claim your prize later from me. Okay. So why Mother's Day? Because, of course, I remember my late mother every day. But when it comes to Mother's Day, it makes me feel miss her so much. And it's also time for me to celebrate as a mother with my two daughters. And it is also a special day because this is when I launched my first official book titled Ama in the International Book Collecting. Let me have a quick introduction about myself. So I'm born in KL, in a small city called Ampang. I studied in art and design in one of the local universities, UITM. Graduated in art and design, industrial design engineering, major in product design, as well as furniture design. So I started self-publishing in 2023 with coloring books, children's picture book, and as well free writing zines. During free time, I love gardening, cooking, journaling, photography, and also exploring arts. Pretty much, I grew in a school compound. Why do I say that? Because both of my parents are teachers, and both of them teach arts. Okay, so now you start to connect the dots, right? Oh, why this now she's teaching arts? Why she become a teacher here? But what about the other side of me? Drawing. It always been like breathing to me. Something naturally that I do, especially when I feel overwhelmed, or happy, confused, or even angry. Without realizing it, I already started to write, to express my feelings in my small diary since small. Even though when I was angry, I write it down, I return the page, I throw the page, and I feel relief. So I think today, I treat art as therapy because I feel safe to explore my thoughts and feeling only me and a piece of paper. As time flies, I draw for a living. I used to work in a design company before I decided to join education field. However, during downtime in MCO is a perfect time to stay at home and to find myself again. I started again drawing with a COVID journal by drawing a simple daily activity with my daughters. And then I started to explore canvases, different way, different medium of increasing stacks of journal canvases, I started to ask myself, what's next? Lots of positive voices from the journal saying that you should publish your own book. You should put your artwork as commercials. But how? I always ask myself, but how? It's so exciting to start something new. But how? So, there are 3 significant stories that related to how I started to become a serious author. So here we go. It's a postcard story, which I say is the idea sparks. And then Kukur story, where the story gave me inspiration in some direction. And then a competition called Yusuf Gajah Illustration Award that motivates and connects me to the world. And it became my first official book, a month. How do I start? Alright. Do you believe that if I'm saying I am an introvert?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So, thank you. I am an introvert. And it's hard for an introvert like me to start my journey because I don't like to go out so much to see people. So I start to wonder, how can I face the public? Will they actually accept me? Will they actually accept my art? So one day, my auntie called and asked me if I have any illustration that she can tag along with a Hari Raya products. So this is when my journey started with postcards. I grew my audience through my auntie's social media channel, and then I never thought that it spread through so fast. It went across the globe when Malaysian Embassy in Moscow contacted me and asked me for a set of postcards to be used in one of their events. So this motivates me. I keep on going, and next step, I start to step out from my comfort zone and approach the local indie bookstore. It's in KLCC, Wisma Central, a small bookstore that accepts local artist work. And then, first round, it is run out of stock. I came by again to restock, and the owner, who also an author, said that, hey, you should start writing. Because your illustrations are rich with stories. You better write. So I drive home and excited, okay, I write after this, I will write. But again, but how? So this is where the Kuku Kelapa story comes in. This is interesting. Because I've been drawing postcards with Kuku Kelapa, but one night, when I was sitting with my daughter doing her homework, she came and asked me, Mama, what is Kuku Kelapa? This is an awakening question. Oh my. No answer. I stood up and then I go and get my postcard. I always have Kuku Kelapa on my postcard, darling. And then I show it to her, and then she said, oh, so do you guys know what is Kuku Kelapa? Yes? Okay, for those who don't know, Kuku Kelapa is a very traditional way how to get fresh coconut milk last time. So we shred it first, and then only we pour warm water, and we get fresh milk. It's different technology than nowadays we can get in the boxes from groceries, okay? So, the questions actually need to answer that, what should I write about? So I started to look back at my postcards. So my process of writing book is the other way around. I have the illustration ready, but what to write about it? So all of my subject matters are women, and then it started to come in mind like good times, mother, cultural memories, and then I hope to tell about my childhood to my children. And a mark will be it. So I know already now my book called a mark, but how the book will sound like? my late mother's pictures. All the moments we've been through together, walking through the library, bookstores, to find the same genre and to understand the pattern of writing. But most of the book that I found, after I reading it, it is emotional. It dragged me down. But then I was thinking, I don't want my reader to be crying. I want them to feel cherished. I want them to feel love. So, and one day, again I asked, but how? And why? So, this happened again. One day my daughter fall sick, and then I took care of her while preparing for some food. It reminds me that this is something that my mom did for me, exactly the same. So, as a mother now, it recalls back, oh yeah, last time this is what my mom did for me. And then, it gave me an idea again. Aha, I got the theme. I'm going to write about moments that remind us about what mother has done for us so far. So it is easy for us. So for me, especially because I'm a mother, but it's very helpful. But again, how? So now I got the concept, writing patterns, to cherish mother, to remind children, so to remind new generations, to keep the culture. I brought my 2 daughters in the illustration. As if like they are traveling back time, right? So they are with me in my memories, in my illustration. Okay, last but not least. Now, the last story. To start writing a book, I also have story. So one day, a friend called me. Hello, friend. Why not you send your illustration to the Yusuf Gajah illustration competition? I said, but I don't have a book. I only have illustration. It's okay. Just send it. So, it's miracle. After 2 weeks, I was selected to the next round. A little bit panicked because this time I really have to do manuscript. And I reached out to a lot of people. I never thought of ChatGPT at all at that time. So, I come up with whatever I have in my visual memories, compose it, and miracle is done in 3 weeks. And then I got consolidation prize for Yusuf Gajah competition. So this is a very good exposure. I really encourage students to join competition because it opens up your mind, it gives you exposure to understand processes, meet great people, and then get a lot of more experience exposing yourself to the public. Yeah. Okay. So now this is the moment whereby my perspective turned from illustrator to become a serious author. Alright, so that is my 3 story to my journey as an author. So let me run through or have a snippet about buku emak. So buku emak is actually an A5 size. A5 size is about this envelope. Okay. And it's actually available in the library. I put one copy in the library if you want to browse through. So it has 26 colored illustration pages. So theme to cherish emak, also to bring back childhood memories with vintage element, and I'm also using pantun or rhyme and short writing to tell about roles and characteristics of mother. And I also have glossary for any props that you don't know. So that is like a quick reference to all the images. Right? So, that is what all about emak. What's coming up? In the next few days, International Book Fair 2025 will be up and running. So this time around, I collaborate with a writer in a book called Alhamdulillah. So you can get it there. And soon, emak will be on digital library as well with Satbadi. Okay. So this is all unexpected. I never thought my journey will be until this stage, and I am so grateful. Okay. So in a nutshell, I already shared with you my journey and a little bit process about making a book. And then I just want to say, keep on exploring. No fear, walking out from the comfort zone. Passion, keep on doing. Find the right circle, find the right connection. Be grateful to the resources around you, especially time. Manage them well, and also take care of yourself by doing things that makes you happy, and try your best to make people smile. Last but not least, before I go, let me read my favorite pantun from Emma. Ikan tersangkut di hujung pukat, buku dibawa pulang ke desa. Putaran masa terasa ligat, moga emak ada sentiasa. So this pantun is about how time flies so fast. You might lose some moment with your mother, so don't let it be gone just like that. So use the time well, cherish them every day. Right? Thank you for listening. Yeah.